What is Spanish?
Hey, it is Friday, TGIF, the Friday show here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Whew. We made it through the week.
Yes, we did. And it's
How
gonna
many
be a good time
guests did not show this week?
Well,
Let's count.
oh no.
Let's go back and count.
Oh.
Hold on just a second.
All
here.
right.
I will say this. I will say, excuse me. I will say Horizon S Fence, Britton Scott was here.
Yeah.
We love you, Britton. I'm going to tell you, if you need a fence, please call Horizon S. He was here. They do a great job.
On time.
And he does way more than fencing.
Oh, yeah.
He also does javelin throwing. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong element.
No, that's the wrong.
No,
Fencing,
He
no,
does
not
lots
that
of
kind of fencing.
Lots of backyard stuff.
It was funny, though, when he walked in and he had that
Yeah, the
face mask on like a
yeah.
fencer wears.
Right.
Okay, the no-show was Jason Lawrence
Oh,
of Lawrence Paint and Drywall. No show.
I mean that's what happens when you're watching paint dry.
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
Wednesday, Valerie Jones was here.
Yay!
From the stretch zone. Way to go, Valerie.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Jerry Sons was not here from Sons Hauling.
And he had no excuses.
Neither one of them.
He was hauling.
Neither
something.
one of them called or said, "Hey, man, something's come up." You know.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the shitter and can't make it. You know. I don't know. But two complete no-shows.
Happens.
Does that reflect on their business?
I would say so.
Would hope that they wouldn't no-show for their customers.
I hope not.
But
I hope not. And then today, our guest, who is supposed to be here right now, is not here. I even sent a message yesterday to him, and that is High Up Roofing. Now, I will say this. He could be caught in traffic because I think he's coming from maybe Little River. I can't remember exactly where his home is.
He probably is.
But High Up Roofing, Michael Lugar is supposed to be right here. He's not here.
Yeah.
Nope. I got caught up in some traffic this morning unexpectedly.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I come here early enough that like it wasn't traffic. It was just a detour with some construction going on the road. Like they're building something, so I had to veer off and go around. But it wasn't traffic per se. You know, I come in early.
I got you. How many more years before I-35 is finished?
Oh, we will never be finished in our lifetime.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Because once again, when they get whatever is currently going on finished, then they discover, oh wait, we need more. And then
of that.
Yeah, and then it takes a couple years to, for them to clear it, get all the budgeting, and then
draw the plans.
Yeah, and then they,
Here's what I don't understand. They just did all this a few years ago. Down right here.
Yeah.
From Belmead down to, let's just say, down to Lorena. Okay? They did that.
Yeah.
What happened? Why is 35 back torn up again?
It wasn't enough. We want more.
They got bored.
We want more.
Thank God I do not have to drive ever on I-35. Maybe once in a great while.
The plague. Like the plague.
My gosh. All right, here we are. Enough foolishness and enough talking about who's not here. Jessica's here. Kevin's here. Later on this morning, Garrett Morphis, our musician, is going to be here to play music in the 9 o'clock hour. So a big show lined up for you live at the Backyard. Let's kick it off the way we do every morning. Our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. Man, what a way to start your day on a Friday, especially. We're all geared up. Jessica's going to be with me tonight. We're here for Aaron Watson.
Yes,
That's going to be a fun
big
time.
fun.
And it looked like his bus just rolled in, too.
I think the bus just rolled in, and they're going to get set up, check out through the day today.
I think next commercial break, we should go to the door.
Okay, why don't you do that? Did you get that on camera?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go do what, Jessica?
No, we ain't
You
doing
got to
that
do it again.
I'm good.
Come
Thanks. No,
on. What's that mean? What the hell is that?
just go beat the door down.
It looked like she was imitating one of the cats out here in the backyard.
I got his number.
I try, y'all.
I got his number. Let's just call him.
Let's just call him. He could be like, really, y'all? I'm still sleeping.
We did that yesterday. He's always good to talk to. Good guy. He posted, I'm friends on Facebook, and he posted a video yesterday. And it wasn't him. I believe it was some friend of his was sitting and videoing
While he's sleeping.
videoing the baggage handler guy on an airplane.
Yes.
Okay.
And it must have been in Nashville because the guy is throwing the guitars
Oh, it was awful.
into a pile, and they're just landing on top of each other. And
Yeah.
They estimated it was like over $100,000 worth of guitars. Like,
oh yeah,
just-
at least.
Well, I used to work for UPS, and I was unloading, the semi-trailers.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to know what
how
do
they
with
do
the
that, what they do.
packages.
Oh my gosh. Hey, today, Stump the Chumps. We're loaded up with Stump the Chumps. We've got what's going on in country music. We'll do some birthdays later on. We'll do what happened in country music history. We'll talk sports. Unfortunately, we'll go ahead and break the news. Texas is a goose egg.
Yeah, wait, a goose egg in what?
In college basketball.
Okay, all right.
As far as the state, both
Right.
Houston and UT were eliminated. Man, I thought Texas was going to.
They were right there at 11 seed in the Sweet 16.
Purdue?
Yeah,
What?
Right. Purdue is
Isn't
pretty
that
famous.
a chicken brand?
It is. They had a bunch of,
Yeah. That's a PER in the university.
Coached by
I tried, y'all.
the head coach, Colonel Sanders, is.
Walking around whacking everybody with his cane.
Anyway, a big show. That's what we got for you today.
Well, yesterday was also opening day in baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
How'd
and
those Rangers
Texas
do?
Still sucked.
They did not win.
Is it this way or that way?
They did not win. Yeah.
Come on, Rangers.
I know.
But the good thing about it is,
Yeah.
in baseball, there's only 852 more games.
And there's no crying. You can't cry over it. There's no crying in baseball.
No crying in baseball.
But how'd the Astros do?
I don't know.
Oh, they lost. They lost.
Did they lose
Yeah,
too?
They lost too.
No.
Yeah, so you were exactly right.
The state of Texas
Completely goose-egged.
was a loser yesterday, unfortunately. But you know what? We're winners
winning.
here on the Zack Owen Show.
Yeah.
And you too can be part of the winning team by calling your friends. Anyway, you could
And
call
showing
Michael.
up.
Call
You have to
Michael
show up.
Lugar. If you
Yeah.
know Michael Lugar right now, and say, Michael, you were supposed to be there 11 minutes ago because you asked to be on the Zack Owen Show.
Right.
Yes.
That's what gets me is I didn't ask. These people reached out to me to be on the show.
Right.
How dare you?
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Well, I've noticed this. So this is like our third roofer in as many weeks, I think.
We've had a lot of roofers
And,
on.
Our roofers keep getting worse. Like, meaning
you
like
mean by that?
our first roofer showed up in a hat and a blazer.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All
And
about
then our
roofing.
second roofer just
Oh, that
kind of
was
showed
a-
up in ordinary clothes, and now our roofer doesn't even show
he's
up.
invisible. He's
Our, our first guy, what was it, Roofco?
Yeah. mhm.
Roofco.
Yeah.
Had the blazer on with the Roofco
Right.
inside lining.
So who are you going to call? The guy that shows up when he says he's going to, or the guy that doesn't? I'm calling the guy that shows up.
I'm calling Ghostbusters.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a commercial break, and then we'll come back and find out what's happening in country music news with Jessica, brought to you by Stroud Security. So stay with us.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $11,000 off a new Ram 2500 Lone Star Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
With Ease US, make studio-quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional-grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more.
We're back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Jessica, Stroud Security, what do we got today in country music?
Well, Shenandoah is kicking off their 40th anniversary tour today in Wickenburg, Arizona, and it continues through December 5th and ends in Thackerville, Oklahoma. The closest stops to us here.
What was that again?
Oklahoma. The closest stops to us here in Central Texas will be April 18th in Georgetown and May 23rd in Fort Worth.
I got to tell you, you said in Wickenburg?
Wickenburg,
in Arizona. Okay, that's, I believe, way north of Phoenix. It is a desert. It is a rodeo community, very into horses and rodeo, and it will shock you, but one of the most beautiful golf courses ever is there in Wickenburg. It's gorgeous. Great golf course.
Awesome.
It's a long drive. When we used to go every year, we would stay, in Scottsdale, Phoenix, and we'd make that long drive to play golf up there. But beautiful course.
They pipe the water in from the Colorado River.
I don't know where they must.
Yeah.
I mean, it's green, right?
Yeah.
And it ain't
it's
fake.
very green. But yeah, if you like rodeos, you like roping and golf, Wickenburg, Arizona is the place to be.
There you go.
That's awesome. So I didn't know this, but did you know that Kid Rock covered and re-recorded Cody Johnson's hit "Till You Can't"?
No.
So apparently he did, but Cody Johnson was not an immediate yes to allowing him to do so. It wasn't until Kid Rock explained to him why he wanted to cover it and add a third verse to the song that he was a yes. He said, "Here."
He added his own third verse?
He did his own third verse. Kid Rock says, "Here's the deal. I feel like Ben and Matt, the songwriters, did such a great job writing the song, and I don't want to insinuate that they didn't do it good enough, but I feel like they left off one thing. They didn't include God. I just felt like you can only ask forgiveness and get to know Jesus until you can't." I was like, what a great thing coming from Kid Rock. So he added that third verse and
cool.
covered Cody Johnson's.
Something that makes you go,
Nice.
And we have some new music this week from our most loved country music artist. Luke Combs released Rethink Some Things. Ella Langley released Loving Life Again. Tucker Wetmore released Sunburn. Luke Bryan released Country and She Knows It.
Ooh.
Bailey Zimmerman and Brandon Lake, Just Believe. These are one name I've not heard of before, Wyatt Flores, Running on E.
Okay.
And then Megan Maroney released Ghost House.
Nice.
So that's what's going on.
I guess I could say this because usually they keep it a secret, and maybe they want to keep it a secret, and I'm going to ruin the secret. But the reason I say this is because the actual artist, you know how they'll release stuff on Facebook and they'll say, here's my tour for the year? Mm-hmm. Well, we're on it. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you in October, Cattle Barons Ball, which benefits the American Cancer Society, Tracy Byrd.
Woo! I like
who's
Tracy.
One of my favorites. Tracy Byrd is another one of those guys you can close your eyes and go, he sounds the same as he did the day he started.
I saw him live not too long ago when he was with Cody Johnson at his first stadium at Globe Life.
Yeah.
It was great. I mean, it was like he hadn't changed a bit.
When I first started in the radio over at Waco 100, my afternoon DJ was named Greg Sax, S-A-X. The Sax Man is what he went by on the radio. And Greg came up with the greatest name, the Texas T-Bird, Tracy Byrd. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of his nickname from then on, Texas T-Bird. Greg Sax. I love Greg. In fact, I think he's maybe been on our show about a year ago before you jumped on board. He is now, when he left the radio business, he got into records, doing the record thing for the different art. Then he went to work for Toby Keith. And then when Toby died, he and his wife have their own promotions company for Texas music artists. And he does a great job, he and his wife.
Nice.
Anyway, there you go. That's a little bit of what's going on. Tracy Byrd.
Cattle Barons Ball.
Cattle Barons Ball. That's going to be about mid-October. It's right after the fair.
Yes.
It runs after the fair. Hey, let's talk about our friends over at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. What do you say?
Yeah.
Where, if deals were fireworks, Allen Samuels in Waco just lit up the sky. All right, here's the big sale. This is what they're really pushing. 26 model Ram 1500 Lone Star now combines 2.9% financing for 72 months and $5,250 back. That's a hell of a deal. But if you want your payments even lower, you can go with Plan B, and that is choose a 4.9% for 84 months. Can you imagine that? 84 months. I remember back when 36, the banks would go, oh, I don't know about 36.
And then it became 60.
60 was the big one.
And then 72.
84 months. And you still get the $5,250 cash back. All at Allen Samuels. Come by, let's be friends. That's what they've been saying for years. Allen Samuels, DCJ, that's the website. Go check them out, Highway 6, just off of 84 in Waco. Allen Samuels. Music. Do y'all hear that?
What? Huh? What?
I hear a music video right now on the Zack Owen Show.
Oh.
Really?
As y'all know, most of my songs are about betrayal or heartbreak or something like that. Well, that you smell it, it's my nose. I inhale it, it consumes my soul. I am forced to fall upon my scars. Well, it crackles and pops in that old pot-belly stove. All my memories lay tortured as they burn out of control. He'd do anything for me to stay, but I can't see no other way. I was in his arms, I'd be gone by dawn. world.
There you go, Lily Milford. Another good job from Lily.
Good job, Lily.
When do you get Lily back on? Been a couple of months. Always a hoot to have her on. Lily Milford. All right, kids, still to come this hour. Guess what? Stump the Chumps.
Oh,
Woo! That's
I got a
always
ringer dinger for you
fun.
today.
Oh, wonderful.
Ringer dinger, that's what I call it.
Oh.
Today, ringer dinger. Let's find out what we celebrate today. Today is Friday, March 27th. Only 4 days left.
Insanity.
And the first quarter is gone.
Insanity.
And we did find out that Kevin has filed and already got his tax back. I've already filed, hadn't got it back yet. And I will tell you this. This is the first good refund, or any refund, that I've had in, I can't even remember. In fact, my CPA that I use, same guy I've used forever, he told me, hey, I don't have your, it's all put back into your bank automatically. I don't have your bank information. It's been so long since you got a rebate. I said, thanks for reminding me, but it's been forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't file to the very last minute because I'm going to owe them.
That's what we were getting to, Jessica. Okay, here's what we celebrate. Today is National Joe Day.
Like Joe is in coffee or Joe is in
Just if
Joe?
your name is Joe.
It's the name thing.
First thing that comes to my mind is my dear friend Joe Templeton, who passed away a few years ago. Joe was larger in life and just a great guy over in the, actually lived in a community called Elliott, Texas, near Hearn. And had Templeton Electric, did a lot of work for the railroad.
I know that name.
Did a lot of work for the railroad. He was Jim Cody's cooking buddy on the radio station cooking team, barbecue team. But first guy, I think is my other buddy, Joe Smart. He lives over in Doney, Texas. Y'all know where Doney is? That's where they have a bunch of ponies in Doney.
I don't know.
Ponies and donies.
East of here. It's east of here.
All right.
Out east. Doney, Texas. Anyway, Joe, what other Joes? What Joes do y'all know? What do you know, Joe? Right. Oh, I know Joe from The Office. Joe with the real estate office. He's one of my...
I thought we were talking about the show. I was like, I don't know that I know a Joe.
No, not on this show. In the
Jim.
real estate office.
Okay,
Weichert Realtors, Joe, one of the best real estate agents around, man.
There you go.
Let's see.
Go ahead.
I know Joe Howard. He's like one of the smartest 20-somethings I've ever met in my life. Is a computer genius. So, yeah.
I don't know that I know a Joe. I know no Joe.
If your name is Joe and you're looking for a friend, Kevin would love
needs
to
one.
meet. Yeah. All right, National Joe Day. Hats off to you, Joes. Today is National Acoustic Soul Day. As a young person, I lived to watch Soul Train.
Yeah, did you?
Yep.
Oh, because I was a dancing fool back then.
Right.
In the disco and whatever days.
Just not line dancing.
Whew. National Acoustic. We should have known this in advance. Maybe Garrett Morphis, our singer today, can do an acoustic soul.
Yeah.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
What would be acoustic soul, would you say?
So this day is the blend of acoustic music and soul music.
That's what I mean.
Right.
Who would come to mind to sing that?
I think Amy Winehouse had some stuff that was
I
maybe
don't think
some
she's
deeper.
putting out anything new.
No, there's definitely not anything new from her.
Airy India.
Yes.
Okay.
Harry Sanders. What?
I would think even
What'd you
like
say his name was?
Airy. It's either
Indy Ari.
Indy Ari. There you go.
Erykah Badu would be another.
I think Jessica's worse on names than I am.
I'm horrible. Like I tell people I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce that. Just tell me your first name.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is International Whiskey Day.
Hey.
Woo!
And looky there, we got plenty.
You know, Wednesday, my friends over at Heather and the crew over at Fairway Mortgage They're right over by Fable Bookstore over there on 4th.
Yep.
They had a big whiskey get-together at their office. I guess they were getting geared up for today.
Yeah.
There you go.
International Whiskey Day.
The pre-celebration for the celebration.
Yeah. National Medical Science Liaison Awareness and Appreciation Day is a mouthful. We know it as NMSLA and AD.
Wow.
That's
That's
really a mouthful.
All right.
Even the acronym is a lot.
It's a lot.
No.
What does it stand? Okay, well, it recognizes professionals who connect pharmaceutical research with healthcare providers. Those are like drug reps.
So I was fixing to say the pill peddlers.
Yeah, drug reps.
Gotcha.
So we're talking about drug dealers.
Well, no, they're legal drug reps.
But
They go to the. Let me tell you what they do, because I know for a fact. They used to. Now, a lot of laws have changed over the years of what they can and cannot do. But one thing that they were always good for was bringing lunch to your doctor's office and making the nurses happy. And the work that worked in the doctor. They always took a lot of lunches out. Oh, my
Well,
gosh.
'cause it's the nurses that are the backbone, and they're going to do,
That's
like,
right.
you know.
It's kind of like making the wife happy. Well, make the nurses
Okay.
happy.
Yes, absolutely.
National Medical Science Liaison Awareness and Appreciation Day. We salute you on the Zack Owen Show. That is what happened today, Friday, March 27th, that we salute. Right, gang?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's do another music video. Since our guest, again, if you know Michael Lugar of High Up Roofing, he flat was a no-show, didn't reach out, didn't contact.
He didn't say hi. He didn't come to say hi.
Nothing. Crickets.
Hi, bye.
So we're changing the name to, instead of High Up Roofing,
Yeah.
Low Down Roofing?
No-show roofing.
No-show
No-show
roofing.
roofing. There we go. Like that.
They call me No-Show Jones. Anyway, music video time back after this.
The clock don't seem to care about the hurry that I'm in, so I think I'll just settle while I can. And I'm here 8 days a week, same glass half full and barely any sleep. And 5'3" blue eyes, blonde hair highlights came in, walking up to me. And I said, no, this seat ain't taken, and neither am I. But darling, just don't have the time. So if you don't mind leaving me be, I'm busy being lonely. 'Cause her eyes hold me to a point, looking into yours don't fix me like it usually do. And her leaving cut me deeper than right, and doing you wrong, get me through the night ain't fair to you. So just leave me be. I'm busy being lonely. And I'll drink myself away until the crowd drowns out. It's the only time and place I feel peace. And you can try all you want, but I won't give it. All your effort won't change how tonight ends. So please find the next empty seat. I'm busy being lonely. 'Cause her eyes hold me to a point, looking into yours don't fix me like it usually do. And And her leaving cut me deeper than right, and doing you wrong to get me through the night ain't fair to you. So just leave me be. I'm busy being lonely. And last call will be here before you know it. And someone else will steal your heart. And he'll lay the world at your feet. And I'll be gone. 'Cause her eyes hold me to a point, looking into yours don't fix me like it usually do. And her leaving cut me deeper than right, and doing you wrong to get me through the night ain't fair to you. So just leave me be. Oh, just to leave me be. I'm busy being lonely.
Good job, Dylan Reese.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, young guy.
Yeah, he was like 16, 17, and came in with like this full-grown man voice. I was like, whoa, all right, let's do that.
Super talented there.
Yeah,
Speaking of music, Garrett Morphis is going to be here in the 9 o'clock hour to play some tunes live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Boys and girls, kids from all over the world, it's time for Stump the Chumps.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Wonderful.
This is always a
Stump the
self-esteem
Chumps.
boost on Friday.
Stump the Chumps.
Before we get into Stump the Chumps, I do have to tell you, since today is International Whiskey Day, I found a fact that might interest you.
Okay.
I don't know, do either one of y'all like whiskey?
I do.
I'm not a whiskey drinker. I will tell you right off the bat.
Doesn't do me well.
I like rum. I'm a rum drinker, but whiskey, anyway. All right, here we go.
Feel like there was a lot more right there, and nothing was said.
I'm going to pull this little fact up that I pulled up here.
Oh, is this a bonus Zactoid?
It's kind of a bonus Zactoid.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
And I got to tell you, what's kind of weird about this is it really doesn't have a clear, there's two whiskeys. So I don't know which is which, but I'm going to give you both of them.
Okay.
Here are the two most expensive whiskeys in the world.
Okay.
I was just going to tell you right off the bat, Wild Turkey is not one of the two.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There are two most expensive whiskeys in the world. D&D McGuffin.
Never heard of it.
D&D McGuffin.
Is that an Irish whiskey?
I don't know.
With a name like MacGuffin?
It doesn't say.
It seems like it would be.
It says here, also, it says Isabella Islay number 6. Isabella's Islay, I-S-L-A-Y, 6, is supposedly the most expensive whiskey that money can buy.
Well, I guess that's why we.
Are you ready?
That's why we've never heard of it.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared.
Hold on.
Okay.
What makes this very interesting is the price tag of more than $6 million. It comes with a bottle, the whiskey, of course. It's a decanter. It features 8,500 diamonds, 300 rubies, and exquisite white gold on the decanter. Well, hell yeah, that's what makes it so
Well,
expensive.
yeah, I mean, that's what you're paying for. It's not necessarily the
Yeah,
whiskey.
but why would you want to drink that? Why would you want to drink diamonds? That would hurt, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm confused.
Yeah, no. No.
Why does whiskey need all of that?
So, like, if you drank the diamonds, would you then be a smuggler?
You thought whiskey burned before. Try it with diamonds. Ah.
I don't know what it is. It's very confusing, though. The other one, MacGuffin and all that, but that's the one. It's the bottle. All right, here's your Stump the Chumps for
All
today,
right,
kids.
okay.
And I actually said this on a show previously, so you might already know this, and if you didn't pay attention. Okay?
Great.
You're gonna have to go to,
this is
But
a
I've only been here
lose-lose.
like a couple of months.
I'm going to move you to study room. You're going to have to stay after school.
This is a lose-lose situation
Is the study
here.
room behind the bar? Because I'm down for that.
60%.
Whiskey day.
And this is in the news more than anything. 60% of oil that we use in America for gasoline, because there's different kinds of oil. Some kind of oil can't be used for gas.
Yeah.
Okay? Not every oil, and I love it when they say, we're going to open up where they turn the sand that had oil in it. That's not good for gasoline. Okay? Certain oils good
All
for
of my
gasoline.
oil is good for gas, so.
60% of the oil we use in America for American gasoline comes from the United States of America.
Right.
God bless America.
USA.
Here's your Stump the Chump question.
All right.
What 3 states produce the vast majority of that 60% of oil? What 3 states?
The Gulf of America.
States
Okay.
in the United
All right.
States
Got it.
help produce the oil. Jessica goes first. 3 states.
Alaska, Texas, and
Michigan.
Michigan.
Throwing her off.
you know, Idaho. I don't know.
Idaho.
Idaho.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, squeeze those potatoes and oil comes out.
Well,
Hey, it's fine. It's
Nebraska,
fine.
corn. There you go.
Our potatoes are full of oil.
That's vegetable oil. That's different.
3 states where we
Yes.
get the majority of the 60% oil we use in America for gasoline.
I'm going to stick with my Gulf of America and say Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi.
Texas, New Mexico, and North Dakota produce the majority of oil that we use in the United States of America.
Not South Dakota.
North Dakota.
Okay. So they couldn't pull it out of Mount Rushmore, huh?
All right, here's the next part of it. It's part 2.
Oh, great.
See,
We can
y'all-
lose
y'all
situation
Y'all miserably
again.
failed part 1. Let's go with part 2.
We got a third of it right.
The vast majority, so if
Go Texas.
60% of it, that leaves 40% that we get from other countries.
Okay, great. Awesome.
Okay? What 2 countries provide, I would say 35, let's go with 35%, the vast majority of the remaining
He's
40%.
just making up percentages now.
No, I got it down to the,
Oh,
He's got it down to the science, man.
what 2 countries?
you know 78% of all statistics are made up, right?
Right. Jessica, what 2 countries?
Well,
She's already cheated. Look.
so like the last 3 months, I would say Venezuela because we're just, taking their oil. But anyway, prior to that, I'm going to say Kuwait and
Pick one.
Iran.
Okay. Iran. Okay. Kevin.
I'm going to say Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. Oh,
Man.
Folks, we get 30% of that 40 from Canada.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay. All
And
right.
then the other majority comes from Mexico.
So then why?
That's where we get the remaining majority of our oil. America, Canada, Mexico.
So then why the prices of gas go up?
A very small percent comes from Saudi Arabia, a very tiny percentage.
So why do prices of gas go up?
Because I've said it again, I'll say it again, is that we go by international supply and demand, not what's just in America. It's international supply and demand and OPEC. OPEC controls the numbers. So that's why the fighting is going on, the shipping lane is going on over there, but we're having to pay the higher price. It's international. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, a total wipeout on Stump the Chumps today.
Is it a total wipeout? We got Texas, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got a third of the first one.
I mean, we redeemed the complete goose egg from yesterday.
That's true.
Come on now.
Texas is not
Texas
totally
is a big
defeated.
winner.
Yes.
Texas is a big winner right there. Way to go, kids.
Yeah.
All right, commercial break time. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back. We got Garrett Morphis coming up 9 o'clock to play music, so stick around at the Backyard.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated. Each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit Tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Whether it's sports, theater, or concert, for the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at TicketLiquidator.com. Ticket Liquidator. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com. The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. U-Like.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit VivoSun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. It is finally Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, 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 woo. You know, UT lost, Houston lost.
Yep.
The Rangers lost.
Yep.
The Astros lost.
Yep.
But you know what?
What?
You guys got 1/10 of the Stump the Chumps correct. and the answer was Texas.
Hey, you know what? Even though Texas lost everything yesterday, we still believe in Texas.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely, we
My
do.
gosh. Even though you're not from Texas and we haven't officially deemed you a Texan yet.
Right.
But that could come any day.
I always say it is possible to love where you're from and love where you're at the same time.
Well, there you go.
That is so inspirational.
You're welcome. I'm going to file that one away for what the quote down the road.
What was the guy that used to do the thought of the day, Jack Handy or something? Was that his name, Jack Handy?
Yeah.
Yep. Simple statements and change your life.
What did he say? I just love myself, or keep loving you. Anyway, Jessica, I don't think I've ever asked you, but where are you from originally? Right here?
Right here. I'm a Waco
girl. You were born at the
born and bred.
Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Amazing.
Oh, but I mean, not too far, because the old Hillcrest.
Yeah?
I mean, just right over there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday about...
Can't get rid of me.
No, it wasn't yesterday. It was last weekend. Went to the J.D. Hicks benefit, and I was talking to this girl, and she said, yeah, born and raised right here. And So I was kind of raised in the bars. My parents either worked or played music, and I kind of hung out and been in the bar. And I see that reminded me of when I was young, my parents bowled. So I kind of grew up in bowling alleys up in Fort Worth. They just kind of, back then, you let the kids go and you bowl and smoke your cigarettes and drink, and the kids are just going nuts and they don't care. Now you don't let the kids out of your sight or something's going to happen to them.
Yep.
Yesterday, I was doing something. I said, "Hey, kids, why don't you just go outside?" And I have one of my kids was like, I don't want to go outside. And so I was talking, it was a younger one. And so I was talking later with some of my older kids. I said, back when I was a kid, it would have been the exact same reaction if I had to come inside.
Sure.
Like, my parents would be like, hey, it's time to come inside. It's dark. And the sun would have been down like an hour, but there's like that little bit of light. I'm like, no, it's fine. I can totally see.
Yeah.
Our thing was you had to be home when the street light came on.
Yep.
And you had that sucker timed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I told you, I always asked my dad, I said, Dad, why'd you name me Zach? Zach was very unusual back then. He goes, I wanted to be able to come out on the front porch and yell that name, and you'd be the only one that would come.
That would come around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
That wasn't me.
Exactly. So nowadays, I'm very similar. Nowadays, I'll open the back door, and our two old dogs, Oreo and Barley, will be standing there looking outside and just frozen. And I go, guys, go outside and be dogs. Come on. And they're just sitting there going, we ain't going out.
We ain't got to pee. We ain't going out.
We ain't going out there. And then they run out and pee and run back in like a monster's going to get them or something. I don't know what it is. Anyway, there we go.
It's the posh puppy life.
It is. I say, dogs, y'all could have been raised.
Maybe there are vultures in your backyard you just don't know about, and they're aware.
I am scared once in a while. I have seen a hawk. Yeah. And the hawks will get little dogs.
Yes. The other day, we had a regular big old sized vulture land on top of our house while we were out with the dogs. I was like, I'm just ready to dive in front and start battling a bird.
What's that Sandra Bullock movie where she's up in Alaska with her?
Oh, yeah.
That eagle comes or whatever comes and carries off the little dog, and she's throwing her shoes at it. And Kevin.
I could see Kevin's neighbors going, what the hell does he have in his attic? Something dead up there. We better go. Let's check it. Anyway. All right, here we go. We're getting close to the 9 o'clock hour, and we're going to have some great music coming up. Garrett's going to be here and sing for us. And right now, though, we're going to go over to Jessica, and we're going to find out what's going on in Waco and Central Texas. Brought to you by Stroud Security.
Well, of course, tonight here at the Backyard Stage Bar and Grill is the honky tonk kid himself, Aaron Watson. Over at the Will will be the Sunday Drivers. Clyde Hart, tomorrow. No, today. Sorry. At 1 o'clock over at the Hart Track. The Clyde Hart Classic Day 1 at the Hart Track Complex.
Yes. Hey, that's a mouthful. That's about like the medical thing.
I can't. And I have had no whiskey, by the way. Watercolor workshop at Magnolia at 4.
Wait a minute. What is it?
Watercolor workshop.
Oh, I thought you said water polo workshop. So they got a pool over there?
No. Wow. Music-wise, Freddie Kearney will be at Magnolia Silos. Langley, I'm not even going for that last name. Sirovich. There we go. Out Loud will be at the Lounge 93, and Lucas John Turner will be at Freight Bar tonight.
A lot of music going on, folks.
You know the best way to pronounce a name, right?
That dude?
Just say it with confidence.
Say it.
Yeah.
Whatever comes out. Here's what me and Jim used to say. Whatever comes out, they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
The listener goes, oh, that's a cool last name.
I say the same thing for Bible reading. Like, people get so hung up on all the Old Testament names, and like, if you just say it and own it like you know it, nobody will know the difference.
There you go.
Say it like you own it, Jessica.
Say it like I own it. Okay.
Either that or proofread.
You know, it's
a lot of times when I'll run across something, I'll just make it up.
Mm-hmm.
If it says Levotskovitsky, I'll say, hey, looky here, Johnny Lee is going to be it. I don't know.
Yeah, just go figure out what's really there. The Waco Downtown Farmers Market is tomorrow morning. There is a car meet extravaganza at 1001 Webster tomorrow morning.
Nice.
The Easter Festival is at the Western Bell Farm. Small Business Resource Fair at the Waco Multipurpose Facility.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's some new some new residents at the zoo. We have the Mean Girl Camel Club. And then we also have a couple of new ostrich. So if you need something to do tomorrow while it's nice and cool but sunshiny, go see the zoo.
So wait, Mean Girls are at the zoo?
So like Regina, Karen.
Because they're also very fetch?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, the Camel Club. Live music tomorrow night, or tomorrow. Justin Rosolano will be
there's
at
one of those names.
Rosolano.
There you go, at the Silos. The Mr. Fantastic Band will be at Barnett's.
Ooh.
The Crew, a tribute to Motley Crue, will be here at the Backyard.
Okay.
And Johnny Bustamante and the Yacht Crew will be at the Will.
That sounds like fun. I like Johnny.
Is Mr. Fantastic kind of like Magic Mike?
Yes, close.
Is that kind of like that? Okay.
Just a couple of things for Sunday. The Homegrown Market at the Will. Dear Edwina will be at the Waco Civic Theater, and the Bohemian Pirates will be at the Will.
Love the Bohemian Pirates. They've been on the show. A couple of the guys have been on. A little heads up, coming up in probably about 3 weeks. Mark it down. Riesel Lions Club having their big auto classic modern muscle, rat rod, street rod, lowrider, bikes, cycles, and more. That's April 18th at the fairgrounds in Riesel. Mark that down for you right there. Before we jump into the bad joke of the day, Universal Windows Direct is our sponsor of the show, and it's happy to have them on. John Searles and the crew, they just moved into their new building.
Oh, yeah?
They have a new storefront.
Okay.
It's over on Woodway Drive. They're in Woodway. Stop by, give them a call, find out all about Universal Windows Direct at 944-3503. 944-3503. John Searles. Check them out online, Universal Windows, centraltexas.com. Universal Windows Direct. Okay, normally we would have our guest tell the bad joke of the day, but the guest is a no-show. Hey, if you run across Michael Lugar today, High Up Roofing, he was a no-show. Just
He's
say,
not
hey,
high up on our list.
Hi, we missed you.
Hi, we missed you on the show, and an hour's worth of free advertising. We missed you. All right, let's jump into this bad joke of the day.
What has more lives than a cat?
What?
A frog, because it croaks every day.
Oh, it croaks every day. I think I got a little laugh out of Garrett across the room over there. There you go, the bad joke of the day. We'll take a break right here. News and weather from our friends over at KWTX News Channel 10. And also, we'll come back with live music. Garrett Morphis at the Backyard.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Clayton Anderson. The city of Killeen has announced that city manager Kent Cagle will retire after more than 6.5 years of service to the community. He'll retire on May 29th. Cagle was appointed city manager back in 2019. In that position, he was responsible for the city's $339 million budget and nearly 1,400 city employees. He has nearly 40 years in government experience, serving in leadership roles in several other Texas communities. No word as of this morning on who will replace him. 2 people are facing felony drug charges after a raid by the McLennan County Sheriff's Organized Crime Unit and SWAT. Deputies served a search warrant March 26th in the 100 block of San Pedro tied to an alleged drug trafficking operation. 59-year-old Alfred Lindo is charged with manufacture or delivery of a controlled substance. 67-year-old Patricia Turner is charged with possession of a controlled substance. In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Clayton Anderson.
Today is a changing day of weather as a strong cold front blasts through this afternoon. You'll know the front arrives, of course, when the winds start to increase. Gusts this afternoon near about 35 miles per hour, and it's also going to turn fairly cloudy this afternoon after that front pushes in. We're out the door this morning with temperatures in the mid-60s, and early afternoon highs will peak in the lower 80s, but by about 5 p.m., those temperatures from west to east across our area will be in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, so turning chillier late day today. We'll have a chance for a few overnight sprinkles tonight, mostly cloudy skies on Saturday with high temperatures only in the low to mid 60s. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
We are back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Garrett Morphis is our guest, and I was telling Garrett, when we talk to each other, it's okay to look over here at me, but when you perform, look at the other camera. If not, the entire show will be nothing but Garrett's ear.
Hey, that could be a thing.
Did you clean your ears out today?
I did, thank you.
Oh, good. All right, good deal. Garrett, tell us about you. Where are you from, and maybe where you're from originally?
Yeah, so originally I'm from Arkansas. That's where all my family originates. And then I moved here to Waco about 11 years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, with my parents. So I've been here for the last decade or so.
Let me ask, how old are you? You're a young guy.
21.
Okay. So 11 years ago, you were 10 years old. Did you not want to leave? I'm thinking at 10 years old, you got a bunch of friends, you like your life.
Yeah,
was it a pretty traumatic thing for you to come to Waco?
Man, I wouldn't say that it was super traumatic. Kind of as a kid, I moved around a good bit, so I was never used to being in one place for super long.
Right.
But it was a big transition. Obviously, the culture, things are way different in Central Texas.
Yeah. In Arkansas, you date your sister, and
not my family, but maybe down the road, right?
Yeah, not your family, other people.
Yeah.
You wised up and moved to Texas as fast as you could.
Yeah.
I love that, man. So tell me about music. When did you decide to pick up the guitar and kind of get interested in this thing?
Man, ever since I can't even remember, 4 or 5, I was doing music. So my parents kind of met. They both played in Southern gospel music.
Really?
They traveled around to churches.
Yeah?
So ever since being 3, 4, my first memory is sitting on the back pew watching my family sing and play in church. And then eventually I came to learn it at a very young age. And I just had an ear for it, and I was really thankful. And so it's actually funny. The other day I was looking through kind of these files that my mom had kept from when I was a kid.
Right.
And there was a little paper that I'd filled out in the 3rd grade, and it said, "What do I want to be when I grow up?" And it said, "A musician," and it had me holding a guitar. And I was like, wow, that's so cool that even to this day I'm still chasing such an old dream. So
I have said it a million times when I was a kid. I wanted to be a radio disc jockey, and I was very fortunate to spend 47 years doing that. Not a lot of people get to realize their dreams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Really not. But anyway, all right, let's jump right into the music, man. What do you want to do?
Awesome. Yeah, I want to play you guys this song. It's called "But Now I Do." It's going to be on my EP coming out in the summer.
Nice.
And man, I think it's just a good classic country song. So excited
all right.
to play it for you guys. It don't usually rain this time of year. It's mostly sunshine and clear. By now I'm playing golf, washing the boat off, but now I guess it's different. Usually I'm a married man with a wedding ring on my hand, and I don't spend my time at the bar, but I guess I've got used to going downtown and washing all of my hurt down. I never cry over you, but now I do. Once my everything, the whole world to me. I thought we'd be together for the rest of our days. That's on me for thinking things don't change, 'cause usually I'm a married man with a wedding ring on my hand, and I don't spend my time at the bar, but I guess I've got used to going downtown and washing all of my hurt down. I never cry over you, but now I do. Now I do.
Nice.
Awesome.
Good job. I like that.
Thank you.
All right, tell us about writing it. What was the process?
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually work from home, and I'm sitting there the other day, and my office space is kind of by a window, and it's pouring down rain. And I'm always kind of looking to think about writing. I keep my my notepad and my pen with me everywhere I go. As the inspiration comes in, I like to be able to write it down. And I was thinking, man, it's pouring outside. And when I first moved to Waco, it rained a lot. It seemed like we don't get much rain anymore. So I was thinking, man, it doesn't usually rain this time of year to me. Just to my kind of understanding. And I was like,
hey, that kind of sounds like a cool little line.
Yeah.
So I kind of started going through it, and the things I would be doing this time of year. Normally, I'd be washing off the boat, getting ready to go on the lake, and I'd be ready to, go play at the golf courses here in town. And I was thinking, man, how awesome would it be to kind of turn that into a love song? So I was able to kind of write that one, and I'm excited to put it out later this year.
Wow, good song, very good song.
Yeah, thank
One
you.
of my favorite rain songs, and you ought to go back if you've never heard of it. Such a great song. But the late, great country singer Vern Gosdin, he had a song called "Is It Raining at Your House?" And I want you to go back and listen to that.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful song. And that's a beautiful song you did. Good job.
Thank
I
you,
love
sir.
that. Well, let's keep it going. Let's do another one.
Awesome. Well, this one is kind of on the same path. It's talking about blaming everything else in your life but yourself for why you're not over somebody. And I think we all might have been there at a time or two.
Yep.
But it's called I'd Be Over You. I wish my truck didn't have a good radio. And I wish my tank didn't have enough gas to go. And I wish this Texas sun wasn't getting so long. 'Cause now I can see that neon start to glow. And now you're on my mind. I'm going blind, two-stepping with your memory, thinking about how you used to kiss me. And it seems I'm the only one with the truth, knowing if I didn't have honky-tonks and sad country songs, I'd be over you. I know I shouldn't be in this parking lot, headed to that back bar stool, standing in the back talking with the blonde. Oh honey, I'm in here trying to make somebody you. And now you're on my mind. I'm going blind, two-stepping with your memory, thinking about how you used to kiss me. And it seems I'm the only one with the truth, knowing if I didn't have honky-tonks and sad country songs, I'd be over you. Oh honey, I wish I was over you.
Good song.
Thank you, thank you.
Good song. Hey, this is the time of the morning, Garrett, that I like to go over what happened on this date in country music history.
Awesome.
Some of this you're way too young to remember, but maybe one of them you'll recognize. 1947, a name that you don't hear a lot in country music world. His name was Tex Williams. Tex Williams recorded Smoke, Smoke, Smoke That Cigarette. I remember the song. The song spent 15 weeks at #1. That was in 1947.
That'd be a lot different in 2026.
Wow.
I think it'd be vape, vape, vape that.
No lie. Vape, vape, vape that vape. And yeah, I remember the song, Smoke, Smoke, Smoke That Cigarette. 1965, Roger Miller, #1 on the charts with King of the Road. King of the Road, trailers for sale or rent. 1993, Clint Black was #1 with When My Ships Come In. Good song from Clint Black. And in 2007, now this is going to be your trivia question here, because you were how old in 07?
I'd be 2.
2 years old. That's a shame. 2007, Let It Go, the 11th album from Tim McGraw, was released. The album, which entered the U.S. Billboard 200 at number one. Entered at number one. Produced 7 top 20 chart singles on the Hot Singles chart off of that album, very popular album for Clint Black.
You mean Tim McGraw.
I'm sorry, for Tim McGraw.
There you go.
We were talking Clint Black.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I want your opinion because it was just announced 3 new members of the Country Music Hall of Fame, and one of them was Tim McGraw. What do you think about Tim McGraw? You think he's a deserving person for the Hall of Fame?
You know, yeah, I think I kind of grew up listening to a couple of Tim McGraw songs. One that comes to mind instantly is actually a song when I was moving to Texas. My older brother, Leighton, was dating this girl, and their song was Red Ragtop by Tim McGraw.
Really?
And so for 7.5 hours in his little Jeep Patriot, we played it on repeat. So I know that song by heart.
Yeah.
And, man, I think it's good. Another good one that I like to listen to a lot is I See You Everywhere. I think that's a really good song.
Very pretty song.
I think he's done a lot for country music and
Yeah.
in the sense of being one of those guys to really just put out consistently good music. So absolutely, I think he's deserving.
I have the story. One of my favorite stories was when Tim McGraw first came out. He did not do very well. He had a song. His first single, I think, was called Country Club, something like that. Member of the Club or some song like that. And it did terrible. No radio station was playing it. And I get invited to go out to California to what they called a showcase. And in those days, they would take program directors, music directors from radio stations across America and would take them out there. And Tim McGraw was going to be one of the guys playing that we're going to hear.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those ways trying to buy you into playing their songs, you know. But anyway, we go play golf. Well, I don't get paired with Tim McGraw. I get paired with his road manager who had grown up as his best friend. You know, for so many guys that make it, they use their high school buddies or best friends as road managers, you know, until a certain point. But anyway, we're playing golf. And we're playing along, and he goes, now keep in mind, he just gets inducted to the Hall of Fame here. He's had a ton of hits. Back then, he goes, I don't know. He says, I think the record label's going to drop us. He said, nobody's playing this first song. It's not, you know, it's just not working. But, he goes, but there's a song that we play on our shows, and the people go nuts. And I think they're going to give us some money to do a video, our first video. This is it. If this doesn't work, you might not ever hear Tim McGraw again. And the song was Indian Outlaw.
Yep, I figured.
And that busted it open. I'm an Indian outlaw.
Yeah, that's another thing you can't do in 2026. Sing that song.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get another song now. What are you going to do for us?
Yeah, this actually was the first song that I ever put out. So big influence of mine is Turnpike Troubadours.
Oh, yeah?
And, man, I was out playing football at Texas Tech in Lubbock my first year of college, and they were playing in Oklahoma. It was a 4.5-hour drive. Me and my friends were like, man, let's go. Love that group. And, you know, I didn't get to hear them early in my life growing up. They kind of broke up and are getting back together. So we go out there, and, man, I'm down at the casino, right? Who's been there? And we go to the concert, have a great time. And before we leave, I was like, man, you know, I think I'm gonna play one more time, right? The last chance, everybody calls it. And I guess the good Lord was on my side. I made a little money, and my friends were like, hey, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna, you know, help pay for this, or what are you gonna do? Pay for all of our gas? And I was like, man, I'm gonna go back to Lubbock, and I'm gonna record my first song.
Really?
So yeah, I took this money back, and I wrote this song a while ago. But man, I was so excited to put it out. It's called
That's
Home.
a great story.
Well, I know I shouldn't be sitting here with a picture of you in my English hand, but it kills me to think that you might be alone tonight with another man. know that I'm hard to love, but I thought you'd understand that all I've ever wanted for you and me is a house and some land. But you broke that dream a long time ago. You said that you were moving on. And now I'm left here with nothing but a broken heart and the letters you wrote. But I still sit on that porch each night, and I wait on them headlights. Oh, I wish I would have known. Well, I just want you to come home. Well, the long summer days and the leather on my boots is gone. Carrying this weight led to paper plates and dinner with the dogs. And my bed shouldn't be half warm and the other cold. You were supposed to be with me till our hair got gray and old. But you broke that dream a long time ago. You said that you were moving on. And now I'm left here with nothing but a broken heart and the letters you wrote. But I still sit on that porch each night, and I wait on them headlights. Oh, I wish I would have known. Well, I just want you to come home. And I never thought I'd see them rocks in the driveway catch light again. But I could tell it was you by the creak of the porch before you walked in. We can sit and fight and argue all night, or you can drop your bags and I'll say I know. I'm just glad you're home.
Good job.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Is there any story behind that one?
Yeah, there is. So kind of was thinking about some people around in my life. At the time, I think I was probably 15 or 16 when I wrote that song. So hadn't really experienced anything that was of utmost importance in the dating world.
Right. Right.
And man, you know, I was thinking about one of my brothers. He had this girlfriend, and they kind of dated in high school, and then, you know, went all through separate ways. And I was kind of thinking about, wow, you know, they kind of, you know, he really thought they were going to get married, and then they didn't. And I was like, man, you know, what about a song that was talking about, hey, I'm waiting on you to come home. And they actually ended up getting back together for a little bit. And I was like, that's the section of their timeline that I want to write about is, hey, I'm waiting on you to come back home.
Wow.
So, yeah, really big inspiration, and I was happy I got to write that one.
Good job, too, at an early age, too. Way to go. All right, we're going to get more music from Garrett. We'll find out some birthdays, too. Talk about birthdays. We have sports, so much more to come. Right here live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Don't forget, tonight's the big night. Aaron Watson is going to be here at the Backyard. It's going to be a good show later tonight. I'll be out here. Of course, I wouldn't miss Aaron Watson, one of my favorites. Take a commercial break, and we'll come back with more after this.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Patient First Direct Primary Care. If you need a doctor, you need to get in quick, and you can't get into your regular doctor. Maybe you don't have a doctor. Well, trust my friends at Patient First Direct Primary Care out on Highway 84, the Bear Ridge area there. Dr. Allison, the PA is Mark Roberts. Call this number, make an appointment today, 863-8741. Go online at patientfirstdirect.com or just walk in. Patient First, where guess what?
What?
They put the patient first.
Oh, numero uno. Yeah, that's for our Portuguese audience.
That's it. I like that. Garrett, when is your birthday?
January 25th.
I'm a January guy too. There we go.
Awesome.
Good man. Well, we like to do birthdays right here. We're going to start with celebrity birthdays all the way back to 1963, which is not, compared to some of our old birthdays, is not very long ago.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's, not from the 1800s.
One of the great directors was born, Quentin Tarantino. Pulp Fiction, Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time. Strange movies. Good movies.
Yeah.
But strange movies.
He also has a large appreciation for film in general.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's just a wealth of knowledge of old film stuff, so.
1969, Mariah Carey was born. Legendary singer, of course. 1974, Kendra Scott, who is engaged to Zac Brown, the country singer.
Yep.
I wonder if they have prenups. She's made a lot of dough, and he's made a lot of dough. Anyway, 1975, Fergie, the singer from the Black Eyed Peas. Not the Black Eyed Pea restaurant.
Nope.
But the band.
Yeah. I wonder if she eats a Black Eyed Peas.
She might.
Huh.
That's why she's always so lucky.
Yeah. Except for that one national anthem.
That's true. 1988, Jessie J. He's a British singer.
She.
What?
She.
Oh, it's a she?
Yeah.
Never heard of him. You ever heard of Jessie J? Okay, Garrett backs me on that one. We don't know her.
Jessie J, yeah.
1988, Brenda Song? That's her name, Brenda Song?
That's her name.
She's an actress. She was in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. In 2000, Halle Bailey, actress, live action, Little Mermaid movies. She must be pretty young.
Yeah.
Pretty young little girl. Or when she made the movies.
Yeah.
Was pretty young. All right, let's do some local birthdays today. My buddy Matt Blackwell. Happy birthday, Matt. Jeremy Eaton, another friend of mine. Happy birthday, Jeremy. Have a great day. Legine Mugie. We called her over at Gatesville. Legine Mugie. Moo. Shirley Schroeder, or it could be Schrader. Corey Erie. Matt Fleck is having a birthday. Casey Bennett, Micah Smith, Debbie Kennan, Casey Carpenter, Kaylin Powers, all having a birthday today. Happy birthday, and many, many more.
Unless you don't want more.
Unless you don't want many, many more. I'm still going. You know, usually when you get old, you just stop having birthdays. I don't mind. Let's keep going. Let's roll. All right, Garrett Morphis is here playing music. He's a youngster. Do you recall you were telling me about back when you were 15, 14, 13. Do you recall the title of the very first song you ever wrote?
I do, yeah. Yeah, it was awful. It was called, I think, 35th Avenue. I thought it was the most renowned name. I was like, wow, that's really going to...
35th Avenue.
Yeah.
And where did that come from in your mind?
I think I was just, I want to say I was maybe 8 or 9, and I had just started to kind of figure out like streets.
Yeah.
And I just clung to it, and I
just
was
thought
like,
that's
man,
great.
I'm gonna write a song about me, you know, walking down 35th Avenue. So it was awful.
I could see it now. Garrett Morphis and the 35th Avenue Band.
If they like it, we'll name ourselves whatever, right? So.
Now, is that? That's not a crazy name, but do you recall ever writing a song that has a really goofy name, title?
Not that I recall. I'm not saying that I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like I have, but not that I can just remember off the top of my head, no.
I still say my favorite song that I ever wrote was He Broke Her Heart, So She Broke His Jaw. I think that's a great title.
Yeah, it's a great country song.
Another one is Don't Cry Down My Back, Baby, You'll Rust My Spurs. Anyway, all right, let's get back to some serious music. Let's do another song, Garrett.
Awesome. This one's about chasing a girl, and it's called Charleston, I'm Chasing Tennessee. Didn't know she was leaving Knoxville so fast. I thought I had all summer to get my chance, 'cause I've loved her since we were riding bikes in her backyard with a mason jar, catching fireflies. Carolina, here I come. I'm overnighting my heart to the girl that I love, and a postcard, it just ain't enough for me. So Charleston, here I come, chasing Tennessee. Well, your daddy told me you had already left. Mama asked if I love her. I said yes, ma'am. What are you doing? Go fast. Get on that highway and get my girl back. Carolina, here I come. I'm
just ain't enough for me. From Charleston, here I come. I'm chasing Tennessee. Carolina, you sure were sweet, but my love belongs back in Tennessee.
Nice. Good job. Hey, I got to give you a little heads up of who's going to be on the show next week, Monday through Friday. On Monday, get ready.
Okay.
We're going to get analyzed. Julie Becker is going to be here to talk psychology. Woo.
Glad I won't be here.
So psychology, Julie will be here on Monday, as well as the Risky Click Band. Robbie Wells and Reed Bishop will be, I guess they'll rep the band. They'll be the representatives from it. So that's coming up on Monday. On Tuesday, Pete Curtis with Simply Pools. They do swimming pools.
Simply.
It's not a simple job, but he makes it simple.
I guess so.
Simply Pools.
We'll have to
That's
ask
going to be
about that.
Pete Curtis. We'll see you on Tuesday. Also, Cheyenne Pitts will be our musical guest on Tuesday. Cheyenne. On Wednesday, Tyler Bearden with Uncle David's.
Uncle David's.
That's it.
Oh, okay. We're not sure what. But
our musical guest is going to be Hiram. It's either Solis or Solis.
Okay.
Hiram will be here on Wednesday. On Thursday, my dear friend Mary Lou from Casa de Castillo. Great Mexican food, been there forever. We'll talk with Mary Lou about the restaurant on Thursday. Brandon McLaughlin is our musician on Thursday. And then on Friday, we wrap it up next week with Johnny and Annette from Johnny's Family Cafe.
Okay.
Good old home cooking, my man. And Lindsay Eck is our musician on Friday. So that's a big lineup.
Yeah, that's great.
That's our guests and our musicians for next week. Of course, we got Garrett Morphis here right now. Garrett, you talked earlier about Cross Canadian. Who are some of the other, in your time, your young years, have influenced you that you like to listen to?
I tell you what, even though I'm not a very old guy, man, I love old country music. Man, Keith Whitley, George Strait, Tracy Lawrence, Randy Travis are all guys that I kind of grew up listening to because that's what my parents listened to. But man, I would say anybody that's kind of modern that I really, really love, I would go, kind of the obvious I feel like would be Zach Top, Cody Johnson. And then I got a little red dirt in me, obviously. I like some Pecos and the Rooftops. I actually came here growing up, living in Waco, to see them right on that stage over there, which is really cool. And then Coetzel, love Coetzel, man.
Yeah.
Big fan. I've listened to him for 11 years. He was the first person I ever listened to when I moved to Texas. Heard him on the radio.
And who was that?
Coetzel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So those are some of kind of my influences, and I try to model my, not life, but kind of my music career around. I really respect all those guys I named, and I think they're great, and I would love to kind of be in their shoes someday. So,
Co is one of those guys that started out, well, like you, and just grew and grew and grew, and next thing you know, man, he's touring the world and has a bar up in the Metroplex there, and just done quite well for himself.
Yeah,
good guy. All right, you mentioned you played ball at Texas Tech.
That's correct.
I'm guessing football.
Yep.
You're a pretty big guy. What position?
I played left tackle.
I would have guessed that. Would you guess that, Kevin?
Yeah, that's about, Yeah. That's about the size of it.
Yeah, I like that size of it. All right, Garrett, I got to get your opinion. A lot of money is being pumped into the sports programs at Texas Tech. How do you think they're going to do this year?
Man, I got a lot of good friends out there. They work really hard. And I think the money is kind of a thing that, I think it's something that's deserved. I've lived that life, and I know the stress and the pressure that it comes with performing at that level, and at the same time trying to be a kid. So I think it's deserved by all of those guys, but I would not be shocked if Texas Tech found themselves right back there in the college football playoff this year.
There you go.
So excited to watch those guys this season.
All right, Cam Stewart, you heard that. He's going all in with Texas Tech. How about you?
I mean, that's not a bad pick to go with. If I had to pick a Big 12 champ right now, I'd probably be going for Tech to repeat.
There you go. Good job. All right, Cam. I couldn't believe both Texas teams got beat out last night, and the Longhorns were this close.
I know. That one was crazy. I was stunned by the Houston result. I just couldn't believe they were just taken totally out of the game. And that game was in Houston. Like, they had the home court advantage, kind of, and they just got ran out of the building. But yeah, UT, man, they really hung with it. That kid Tremont Mark, who was hurt in the first half, and you look up and he's got 27 points. He's 10 of 12 from the floor. He was having himself a night. It was a real Maxwell Smart kind of game. It didn't buy that much.
I love that. Maxwell Smart.
That's our second Don Adams reference this week.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I love that show. Wow, that's crazy. So, what's coming up next? What's the game to watch next?
Oh, man, we got some fun ones tonight. Duke and St. John's. That's going to be an absolute classic if I had to guess. But UConn, Michigan State is a big one on our radar as well. Two great coaches. Kind of like, Duke's got a good young coach and obviously a great coach in Rick Pitino on the other side. But the big coaching matchup, UConn, Michigan State tonight. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. Opening day of baseball again. Our two pro Texas teams, like the basketball, lost, the Astros and the Rangers. But I got to know, how did those Boston Red Sox do?
Big win. They're on pace for 162-0. All right? It's on the table. 3-0 win.
Oh, my gosh. Jim and I always made fun of baseball because they play so many games. We would always say, oh, don't worry, there's 512 games left. They can turn it around.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
What do you think about that? Let's just talk about that. How many games are in a season?
162.
Is that too many?
I love baseball. Like, I am a big-time baseball historian, baseball purist. Like, that is my game. But the answer is yes. It's too many games.
Too many games.
And there's no real reason. I mean, there is a reason, but there's nothing in the rule books that says they need to be playing that many games. The real reason is the money and the game day revenue, and they don't want to cut 20 games.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's too many games, man. They don't need to be playing every single day.
Yeah. I'm telling you, when Mr. Ball invented baseball, he didn't want it to be that many games.
No.
Yeah. Great guy, that Mr. Ball. What's coming up today on the Pete Sousa Show?
We are sticking with our Sweet 16 previews today. We have got Scott Burrell coming on. He played at UConn in the 90s, went to a Final Four with UConn in the 90s. So we're going to talk to him about the Huskies' big matchup tonight with Michigan State. And we are going to go over some of the craziness, the madness, if you will, that happened last night.
Okay, man. Hey, anything this weekend on your plate that you say, I'm going to do this?
Well, sports-wise, I'm going to watch a lot of basketball. But right now, you might be able to tell I'm in a little different setting here. I'm actually at one of my best friend's bachelor parties this weekend. So we are up in lovely Killington, Vermont today. They're hitting the slopes.
Wait a minute. You guys are going to go out and tap trees and get syrup.
That's it. We are going to have some great pancakes tomorrow, I'll tell you what.
So we'll be lucky to see him on Monday because he'll be maple syrup sloshed.
That's it.
Wow.
Hung over a maple syrup.
Wow. Hey, before we cut you loose today on Stump the Chumps, our question was this, and I got to throw a part of it to you. And the question was, the gasoline that we use in America primarily comes from the United States. 60% of our oil goes towards our gasoline. What other two countries provide the majority of the final 40%? vast majority. One particular. What two countries in the world do we get most of our oil from, other than the United States?
So am I giving you one guess or two guesses here?
Two guesses, two countries.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try and go close to home. I'm gonna go Canada for one. And I am gonna go Saudi Arabia with the other.
You are close. Canada provides us around 30%.
So yeah, that's pretty good.
That's really
Not
good.
bad.
And the other is Mexico. We get a large amount, 20 some odd percent from Mexico, and only about 4% comes from Saudi Arabia. Now that is oil that goes to gasoline. But good on Canada. Most people don't get that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Canada.
And where do we get our maple syrup? Well, he knows. All
right up here in God's country.
Good job. Good job. We'll talk to you on Monday. Have a great weekend.
All right. Thanks. You too.
All right. Commercial break time. We're going to come back, get two more songs from Garrett here at the Backyard. Stick around.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Bubble wasn't here. I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com.
At Coversonal, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
Hey, my friends at Bumblebee Blinds, Waco and Temple, your one-stop shop for custom window treatments, shades, blinds, shutters, curtains, you name it. Let their great professionals come out. They call them their design consultants. Ooh. They're going to come out and take a look at your home. Get those new shutters and blinds and curtains, please. BumblebeeBlinds.com. BumblebeeBlinds.com. Bumblebee Blinds, great sponsor on the Zack Owen Show. All right, Garrett Morphis, let's jump into another song, buddy.
Awesome, let's do it. No, I shouldn't care, but I do. When I turned around and I saw you, I tried to look away.
I see you everywhere I go. Everyone's telling me it takes time, but how do I get you off of my mind? I'm dying. I keep fighting. The thought of you is someone else. You told me you just needed help, and I'm crying. I keep lying, saying I'll move on when I can barely leave my room. 'Cause nobody hurts as good as you. Nobody hurts as good as you. As good as you.
Good song. All right, Garrett, tell me some of the places, some of the gigs you got coming up, some of the places you're playing.
Yeah, absolutely. So jumping ahead to next month in April, I'll be at Lounge 93, April 16th.
Love 93.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a cool place. And then that Saturday, 4 to 7 o'clock, I'll be playing outside at Barnett's. So everyone listening, y'all come out, and it'll be a good time.
Love me some Barnett's, too. We were just there Wednesday, and we were there for St. Patrick's Day.
That's like your new place now.
That's my new place, Barnett's. It used to be we would go there and do our Zach and Jim Country Hump for a long time there. And I just don't get downtown to that area other than coming to do the show. But I really miss it, so we started going back to Barnett's. Yeah. Like that place. Hey, I'll remind everybody tonight here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, Aaron Watson. They've got an opening act that will start about 8:30 is the opener. I think doors open at 6 o'clock here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Garrett, buddy, you're great. Great songwriting, guitar playing, singing. You're the total package, my friend.
I appreciate that.
Good job, and thank you so much. Really mean it for coming in and being on the show. Yeah. And you're welcome to come back anytime.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. Let's close it out now with a final song with Garrett Morphis. Hey, I miss you, Jim. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back Monday. Take it away, Garrett.
Awesome. This is the last song I'm going to play today, but man, it's about a song I wrote about my beautiful fiance. It's called Loving in the Dark.
You told me that you were moving to Dallas. You said that you wanted to cut hair. Your daddy wanted you to be a lawyer. But honey, you didn't really care. You said it made you happy. It's what you wanted to do. You hope to see me up there someday, whenever I finish school. Now you're 500 miles away, talking into the wind. Well, you were tired of walking a fine line between a lover and a friend. And I used to walk you out right after I'd walk you in. Oh, the feeling whenever we're apart. Back when me and you were loving in the dark. Well, I wish I would have known sooner you ain't an Oklahoma girl. You like to be spun by a Texas boy that rocks your whole world. And I wish I would have known back then like I know right now. You're the only girl I've ever loved, and there ain't no doubt. And now you're 500 miles away, talking into the wind. But you were tired of walking a fine line between a lover and a friend. And I used to walk you out right after I'd walk you in. Oh, the feeling whenever we're back when me and you were loving in the dark. Back when